wildfires. So we have a friend that's in Colorado. Thankfully, he was not impacted by the Colorado fires that happened in Boulder. It's like over about like 900 to 1,000 homes were destroyed. You know, like tens of thousands of people were evacuated. But like, question is like, where did the fire stem from? Right? Like in California, there was fire started by a gender reveal party. You know, how was it just conditions? So at first, yeah. Officials say that it can take like weeks to really determine the cause of it. They rolled out that it was a fallen power line, but they have eyes on this one particular religious sect cult called 12 Tribes. And so there's like video of this building on fire on their property, and that's kind of where it stemmed from. Like they isolated where the fire started. But shortly after the burn, they had a bunch of snowfall too. So a lot of things are kind of like up in the air, and a lot of debris. There's just a lot of things for officials to go through. But they think that it stemmed from this property. And this religious sect is called 12 Tribes, and it's kind of like almost similar to like I don't know. I wouldn't want to say like Mormon meets Amish, but kind of. They're international, self-governing community. They have ties in North America, South America, Europe, Australia. They have like cafes in Colorado. It's a deli. And, you know, they have strict adherence to the Old and New Testament. They've been like on the FBI's watch list for cults because they have like a history of child abuse. So it's really interesting like how this is all coming about, and it's interesting how careful the media is to not label them as a cult. They just label them as a religious sect. But I've never heard of this particular religious sect. In this particular one, it was like founded in Tennessee by some guy in the 1920s, and it just slowly started getting a lot bigger. So it'll be interesting to see like the outcome of this, like if it was started by this religious sect, and what was like the reasoning. Was it just an accident, or like, you know, that this caught the dryness of Colorado and the winds, or was it something more sinister? But it looks like just an accident. But it's interesting how the media is like kind of tiptoeing around this certain cult.
They don't know which way to go yet, so they're like, we're just gonna ride this border till we know which side to just go bam on.
Yeah, these poor people like displaced. I mean, 900 homes damaged, and then people are in shelter. Like 30,000 people were in shelters, and then snow fell right after that. Can you imagine?
That's just horrible.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming. Hopefully not here.
Prepare anyway.
People at work, they live in the Northeast, and they're like, oh yeah, we got snow and all this other snow. And as a Texan, I feel so triggered. Or your wildfires.
You shut up with your snow.
Stay at your home, snow. Stay at your home.
Yeah. That's all I got. I'll keep a close eye on this one. I'll let you guys know if something else was awry.
I don't know. They sound pretty suspicious. Like, they had a fire, and then everything else in the area caught fire.
I don't know. Like, I wouldn't like researching it. You know, they're kind of like old school. They don't like do media or TV or anything like that. It's kind of like an Amish way of living, and these people, they have like restaurants and stuff. That's how they support themselves. So I don't know. It could have just been an accident.
So they're kind of like Mennonites. Like
that's probably a better comparison.
Yeah. Yeah, they live like the Amish, but they use technology, and they commune with the communities around them.
Commune.
What's up?
A commune?
I mean,
I don't know what a Mennonite is.
Yeah, it's exactly like the Amish. Yeah, same. Okay. Only the Mennonites actually communicate and talk to and have their dealings with the communities around them.
It's the Amish's go-to between the English and the Amish.
It's not quite. What is it called? Something Springer.
Rumspringa.
Rumspringa, yeah, Rumspringa.
That means run wild. That's your...
I've been watching a lot of Letterkenny, so I learned a lot today.
I was gonna say Amish Mafia.
Yeah, but we don't refer to them like that.
It's a TV show.
It is a TV show. Yeah. Like on the same channel as Naked and Afraid.
So the people on the TV show are Mennonites.
Oh, okay. That's cool. I didn't know they had a show. Man.
Well, the Amish can't be on the show.
Well, of course.
They had Mennonites, and that was they go between.
Wouldn't it suck if you're Amish and you finally got your Rumspringa and then you came out to the world and it's like, pandemic! Fuck this, I'm going back home.
Yeah, there's
Fuck
a
the
meme that
English
goes
world.
around. And they go, why hasn't coronavirus affected the Amish? We don't have TV.
I love learning about like different types of communities. Like I watch a lot of documentaries about like how people live, and like may not be my cup of tea, but if people find solace in it, then and they're not hurt, then I guess that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's probably a big thing right now that everyone just needs to work on, like just letting people live. we can coexist, right?
We're
Damn
peacocks.
hippies.
We're peacocks. You gotta let us fly.
Fly in your lane.
God,
Exactly.
damn. Ow.
There you go.
I am in my lane.
When you're flying, just don't shit on me, okay? Right? Just fly ahead of us, fly in your own lane.
I don't know. That could be followed up with, well, don't fly under me.
Well, Alan flies like turkey all over the place.
Yep.
In short distances.
Yep.
So
I don't fly. I run.
You're ostrich.
Well, that wraps up another great episode. And don't forget to join our amazing and supportive community on Discord.
In our Discord, you can find game nights, watch parties, food pics, Dungeons and Dragons, and more. What's not to love about that? We have a little something for everyone. Head over to our website, officialmillennials.com, and you'll find more info, especially our featured Gamer of the Week.
Speaking of something for everyone, we have a book club. We read a book almost every month and talk through it together. We also have a special perk for our subs to discuss other books in a series called Chapter 2.
Don't forget to swing by YouTube and drop us a follow at Official Millennials. You can also find us on Twitter at MillsOfficial. We appreciate all the support, and y'all have a good one.
This is an Official Millennials production.